Hey y'all, Johnny Mullet here with another update on the bus build, episode 27. I got a few goodies for the bus I wanted to share with you. Got a few items that were sort of needed. I didn't get a whole lot done this weekend, but we'll talk about that inside the bus. So let's go on inside and see what we got. Alright, here we are inside the bus. Let me get some light going here. Well, that's the porch light. There we go. There's the LED light strips. See what a difference those make? And then, of course, the regular dome lights. Right there. That should be enough light, though, I'd see. Anyway, I didn't get a whole lot done this weekend, but if you look underneath the cabinet here, I have a 12-volt fluorescent light mounted underneath the cabinet for the sink. I wanted to go with a fluorescent light for the sink area. I thought it would be, I don't know, kind of cool. And I got two of those lights. The other one I think I'm just going to keep as a spare. I've also been using rag and some lacquer thinner here because up around where we've been staining, if you look, you can see we got a little stain on the ceiling where it got underneath the tape. But I got a little bit of cleaning up to do here. I think I already got most of that. And once we get all that cleaned up, I think we're good to go. So for the most part, the staining is almost done. And I got some goodies here I want to share with you, so let's go check them out. Alright, here we are inside the bus. I guess you could say story time, whatever. I don't know what I did, but sometime over the weekend, I think Sunday, I hurt my neck, and it hurts when I turn my neck to the right or turn it to the left. I can only go so far with it. And tell you the truth, I don't even know how I got through the day because, man, I tell you what, it's terrible. I don't know if I slept on it wrong or if I overexerted myself or something like that, but regardless, what a pain in the neck. That's all right. I'll get over it. I'll get better. It's going to be good. I wanted to show you my gray water tank. It's in the garage, but I didn't feel like dragging it out. I don't need to overexert myself any more than I already have been. But I'll show you that at a later time. It's a pretty large gray water tank. I got it on Amazon. I'm going to mount it under the bus, like right underneath the sink. And I also got this drain to go on the end of the tank. And I think I want to put like a 90-degree elbow, so this part here faces out instead of forward to make draining the gray water easier. But this is basically a standard RV gray water, black water drain valve. So it's got this cap you pull off, and then you just pull this, ouch, just pull the lever and out comes the water. So I don't have any of this plumbed yet, but we're getting there. I think we want to finish the interior of the bus first, and then I'll go back to the exterior of the bus and finish the plumbing and whatnot. Another purchase I got was something very important that I think everybody who's got a Skoolie or even an RV or large vehicle it's really important to be able to see behind you. And I don't care if you have a clear view from the driver's seat all the way to the back of the bus and out the windows. I highly suggest everybody get a backup camera. This was also an Amazon purchase. I think it was like 80 bucks. I don't know if there's any of them left because I think there was like 2 left when I placed the order. It's got a 7-inch screen and it's a wired camera. It's not wireless. I prefer a wired camera because I didn't want no interference or any problems. So this one here comes with like 68 feet or 72 feet of wired cable. So that's plenty enough cable to, wire this camera from the front of the bus where the monitor will be to the camera in the back. So I'm going to get this here hooked up pretty soon. And this will be another project. Yeah, keep adding to the list, right? I got so much to do. We're nowhere near done. Another purchase I got is my TV came in. So I had to get a mount for the TV, and I went with this articulating TV mount. So this is basically one of those wall mounts. You mount your TV to it, and the TV will swing out, turn, and tilt, and all that good stuff. So I got that. I'll share a quick story with you guys. All my life, I've never paid for cable. I never paid for Dish Network. I never paid for any kind of TV programming. I've always used TV antenna and got free programming right out of the airwaves. This goes way back to the regular analog TV days to the present day with HD TV, which is free. Any big city or even, town within the reasonable distance of a city, you're going to get free TV. Even if you have a regular plug-in antenna or a pair of rabbit ears. But through my experience of viewing TV, the best way to get free TV and to get the most of it is to get an amplified antenna. So basically you want an antenna that's going to plug into a wall and it's going to amplify your signal and boost your range, 50, 60 miles. So this digital HD TV antenna was also on Amazon, and what I like about this one is it's flat and it's thin, and they say to mount it on a window. And if you all know, right behind my power distribution box, which will be right where the TV is, this antenna will go in that blocked off window. And it's also black, so it'll blend in. It won't look out of place. And the best part about this antenna, it is amplified. Now, this antenna is not only amplified, the power source for your amplifier is USB. So that makes it even better, since 99.9% of this bus is all 12 volt. This USB amplified antenna fits the bill perfectly. So I'm glad I made that purchase. This antenna will go along with my new TV. Let me see if I can pull this up here without breaking my neck. This, I'm not going to dig it out of the box. I'll show you whenever I get it mounted, and that'll be after the ceiling's done. This is a Jensen 19-inch 12-volt television set. Now, I could have opted for, a $79 19-inch TV at Walmart that's 110 volt and running off the power inverter. But if you all know, I'm building this bus basic. I want most of it, if not all of it, besides the refrigerator, to be 12 volt. That's the reason I chose this 12 volt TV. There are, on Amazon, several models of television sets that were 12 volt. But a lot of them got, pretty bad reviews. Poor sound quality, didn't work or quit working after 2 weeks and stuff like that. So I did a little more research and I found that this Jensen 19-inch TV is actually built for RVs. It has a metal case instead of plastic. It's heavy duty, and the reviews were really good on this television. So the Jensen it is. I paid a little more for it, but I wanted something that was going to last. So that's the reason for this purchase. I'm going to have all this stuff hooked up here pretty soon. Our plan is Memorial Day weekend, which is coming up here in 2 weekends. We're going to go camping. And I don't care if the cushions are not done or whatever. At bare minimum, we're going to have this staining completely done and the ceiling painted. And we can do the bedroom up and get everything else done. We can save the bench for later. So our plan Memorial Day weekend is we're going to go somewhere and we're going to camp and we're going to, test the water, so to speak. If we're just going to do a 2-night, 2-day thing, we can do without the refrigerator and the sink and all that, which I don't see why we need to, because I don't have a gray water tank hooked up yet, but if I was to pour water into my freshwater tank, and put a 5-gallon bucket underneath the sink, we would have water. And there's no problem dumping a bucket. I mean, to tell you the truth, if it was my choice, I wanted to do away with the gray water tank altogether. I'd have no problem using the 5-gallon bucket method underneath the sink. And then for like showers, just let the water drain on the ground. But you can't really do that because people are kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an environmentalist or, tree hugger or none of that shit, but I don't see the difference where somebody can take an outside shower at their RV with their outdoor shower kit. What's the difference between that and taking a shower inside the vehicle where the water drains on the ground? I suppose if you're using biodegradable soap or shampoo, there's no problem in that. But with other people around, you don't want the problems, and somebody's going to say something. So I guess the best way to do it is just go ahead and get the gray water tank plumbed in, and plumb in the sink, plumb in the shower, and go that route. But if I had it my way, I'd do without the tank altogether. I'd use the 5-gallon bucket method there. And hey, if I was around some people, I'd hook up something underneath that shower where I could hook a 5-gallon bucket on a hook and take a 5-gallon shower, Dump it later. Hey, it is what it is. The other problem with the gray water tank is not only buying the tank, buying all the hardware and the straps or the angle iron required to mount it securely under the bus, then all the freaking, PCV pipe or PCV, positive crankcase ventilation. No, that's a car part. PVC pipe. And all the elbows and the glue, and, you're into a lot more money than just buying a tank. It adds up. It adds up fast. But, hey, we're going to just do it right and get it over with. Like I said, I didn't get a whole lot done. It's been raining like hell. Pour down rain Saturday. Buckets of rain. I think we got over 3 inches of rain in one day. So everything's like really muddy, and I didn't want to be tracking a lot of mud in. So all I got done was a little bit of staining. I got the lacquer thinner here for cleaning up, and I also got mineral spirits out in the garage, and I'm going to wipe the ceiling down one more time and then get it painted. And that's going to be the update for today. So I just wanted to share those things with you. The items I got. I'll show you the tank later. Like I said, I don't know what I did to my neck. I think I slept on it wrong or did something. But it hurts here and here, and I can't turn my head very far. It's just, the pain sucks. And I'm not a pill guy. So I'm not a pain pill kind of guy. I don't even take aspirin. But maybe tonight I'm going to grab a couple of ibuprofen and relax, because I got to work all week and I'm just not up to it, man. I got some vacation time, but I don't want to waste it, when I'm hurting. So, it is what it is. Save my vacation for, something enjoyable. But anyway, that's my update for this week. I didn't want to go a whole 2 weeks without having some kind of update for you, so here's a quick video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't you guys worry about me. I'll get better. I always do. It is what it is. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.